back in here again. Now this is a VE Clubsport that we had here just a little while ago. We just fitted up the 2650 compressor, the Harrop 2650 compressor to 416 build that we'd had done. It was all going very well, made just over 710 horsepower at the tyres. Now the same as I mentioned on video, I mentioned to the owner that I didn't really want to make too much more power because of the standard cylinder heads. We're getting to the point where we're starting to stress the deck thickness and the clamping force of a standard cylinder head onto an aluminium block, and he came up with the same questions as probably other people. What do I need to do to go further? Happy with the power, but he knew he was on the edge, prefer to keep it in the middle of the safe zone. So what do I need to go further? The standard cylinder heads, the reason they struggle too much further is their deck strength combined with their deck thickness and the fact they're only a 4-bolt clamping force. So I went through all the conversations. What it turned into was going with some stronger cylinder heads in both their deck and giving us some extra clamping force, which is going to a 6-box cylinder head. What I chose to go with is a head I've used before. We work quite well at the PRC cylinder heads, 6-bolt. To do 6-bolt, of course, you can't do that without doing a block, so in there is also an LSX block. Once you went through that process, even though everything was running fine, we also put a new set of pistons in this to go, so we could go out to and use a bit more of the potential of the LSX block, going to a 4125 bore on the 4-inch stroker crankshaft, which ended up with the 427. So that's what we've got, quite a big step just to make it a bit safer. That guy loves his car, that's where he wanted to go. It's now cast iron LSX block, 427 cubic inches. I've also coated the pistons when I put them there, did a little camshaft redesign to suit the slightly bigger capacity, and put it all back together. And if you look over here on the graph, you can see that we're up in power. We ended up with, this is just the beginning of things. If you come over and look at the boost graph, you can see that we're only in the 13.5 pounds of boost. We were just on the 16, or just over 16 pounds previously, so it's pulled us down the boost a little bit. You can see this is nice and strong. We're at 740 back here at 5,500 revs. It's just coming through here. The boost is sort of flattening off at this point, but still 750 right up there. That's at 6,600 RPM, and good torque all the way through. So way back in the safe zone, only 13.5 pounds of boost, 750 rebel horsepower on 98 octane fuel. Still doing it all right. We could go a little further, but in the way of making it safe and strong and everything, it's in that place, and it's going to be a bit of a monster to drive.